Hi guys, and welcome to Carstory, and Carstory is where we give you the real car stories. We are at Urban Drive, our usual location, located on Kiambu Road, just a few meters to the Evergreen. When you're going to Kiambu, you can pass by. Even if you're not planning to buy a car, you can pass by and see several options that you have that you can plan to buy in future. Now, today we have a Mitsubishi Outlander 2015 model. Now, the production of the Outlander, the first generation, was in 2001. And it is started as, the name was Airtrek. It wasn't Outlander. But the second generation, they agreed on renaming it to Outlander, and then going forward, this is the third generation. The first generation was from 2001 to 2006, and then from 2006, second generation to 2012, and then from 2013, we have now the Mitsubishi Outlander PHEV, PHEV, and from the first generation, of course, so much has been done. The manufacturer of the Outlander, of course, it's a Japanese manufactured vehicle. So much has been done. The improvement has been done over time, all the way from 2001, and now this being the third generation. And of course, we have the fourth generation that is already out there, but a few units are in Kenya, and when we get one, we'll be able to review and see what has been done from the third generation to the fourth generation and going forward, because we are here to stay. So this particular one, as I have said, it's a 2015 model. This is 2.4 liter. This is supposed to be a petrol engine. And I just want us to look at the several things we have in this car. And as you know, there is a certain urge for SUVs in the world. People are looking to have big cars that are fuel efficient, that are good family cars, and at the same time, they have low maintenance. Now, one thing that is very good with Japan cars, the maintenance is a bit low, though if you count the progressed maintenance cost, you'll find out that it's not too low to compare. The only difference is that some of these cars come with, the spare parts are not as expensive at the competitors, the Swedish models, the German models, and the UK models. Yeah, that is some of the difference. But the models that are coming now, they are coming with a lot of modification just to suit the customer need. Now, this one is a 7-seater. We'll be able to see when we get in. And the stylish part of it, looking at it, you can see it's a very stylish car. It looks very classy. Just looking at it, you can tell that this is a car that you would want to see yourself with on the road. And those are some of the things that makes a difference when someone is buying something. You know, sometimes we major so much on what we see than what maybe we may read. Yeah, so the beauty of the car is good. It is really good. And if you see, like now, the competitors of the Outlander, we have like Harrier, which also the current model, I think Harrier is supposed to be the fourth generation. Yeah, is very nice. It is very beautiful. And then also looking at a car like Honda CR-V, the 2015 model is also another very beautiful car. And looking also at this other one, Honda, yeah, no, not Honda, CX5, yeah, CX5. It's another car that, looking at it, so much has been taken care of. Now, for this one, let's talk about what we have right here. You can see the front part of the Outlander. It looks very, very nice. You can see it comes with LED and the rotating xenon lights. And I love this light that protrudes all the way to here. It makes the car look very, very beautiful. And then there is this a metallic finish that also complements the look of the headlight, and it goes all the way down, and then it completes, and then now it comes here and joins with the logo, where the logo is blended with a black finish and then the metallic finish that makes it look really outstanding. Talk of style. And then also for this particular one, it comes with a body kit that also gives it a sporty look. It looks like a sport car, and it makes it look really, really nice. So let's check what we have. And it comes with alloy rims, and the alloy rims also have the metallic finish that complements the metallic finish on the front grille, and it also completes the whole look of the car and makes it look really, really beautiful. Then we have our side mirror here with a side light. Something they may have forgotten to have is side steps. Though the car is not too high, but I think the side steps for a mini SUV is a good idea. That's my take. Now we have the door function. This is how the door of an Outlander looks like. There is this finish here that makes it the interior look very, very beautiful. And then there is a door function. There is buttons to lower the windows, and also you have your lock where you can lock the windows. I mean, if maybe you have children in your car, you can lock. This is where you lock and unlock the doors. This is where you adjust your side mirrors. Yeah, and of course, here is the lock, and this is how the door looks like. Now, something that is very interesting with this car is the style in which it is made. It is very, very beautiful. If you want to talk of beauty, I can compliment that it has really been worked on. Yeah, the interior is black. The black is dominating, and then it is blended with cream. The roof is cream, you can see. And then the black also, there's these finishes that are blended very well, that makes the car look really nice. And then you can notice that the seats, even the driver's seat, if you see, there is a similarity with the blending on the door. You can see, if you look closely, you'll see. And all this blending is to improve on the looks of the car. So the interior of the car feels really nice. The seats that you adjust manually, I think that is also something they need to look at. Nowadays, people are adjusting the seats electronically. So I think it is something that they should look at. You don't have to keep pumping on a car. You want somewhere you can just touch and things happen. Yeah, so the interior is really, really nice. Looking at the compartments we have, this car is good in the compartments. We have several compartments. This is one of them, and I think this one is removable. Yes. So you have your compartment here, and then you have a place for your charger. Bearing in mind this is a 2015 model, so much was taken care of. I think the person who was designing it knew that by then people had started owning smartphones, so you can have your smartphone here. You that is one of the compartments. You have your cup holders here for the driver and the co-driver, and you have another space here for your smartphone again. And they are very strategic. Where there is a charger, there is a place for your phone. And then of course on the doors we have another compartment. Yeah, and of course we have the famous compartment. Every car has this compartment, so it's so obvious. Yeah, let's have the car show us what we have on the display system. So this is the display of the car. So you can press, maybe if you want it to bend like that. Yeah, so this is how you control your stereo system, and also this is how you control your stereo system, and here you control your temperature. One of the best things that these cars come with from I think from 2012 model going forward is the temperature. You can control the temperature on your car independently. The driver and the co-driver can control the temperatures independently, which is a really, really nice function, if you ask me. Now, we have the steering controls, and the steering controls, this is how the steering controls look like. And this car comes with lane assist. This is where you can have, if you activate the lane assist mode, it will be able to tell you when you're going out of the lane, and it's a really nice, it's a really nice function, because sometimes some of the drivers that are not able to see properly at night. So that is a very, very good function. It helps them to be able to stay on the lane. Then it comes with cruise control. This is where you activate your cruise control. You can also set your trip here. So you activate your cruise control, and your lane assist is your lane assist mode is on, and it makes it even easier to drive. Yeah. And so you can see also the display looks really nice. For me, some of the things that another thing that I would also recommend, apart from the side steps, is at least an Android screen, and making the infotainment system look better. You know, if all this style is blended with a really nice infotainment system, it will look even better. Okay, this is already okay, but it can look better just to make, what can I say, just to complement, yeah, to complement the good looking interior and the good looking exterior of the car. Yeah. So now let's see what we have at the back seat of this car. So the back seat of this car looks like this, and these seats can be adjusted. Yeah, you can adjust them forward or backward. So that's a very, very nice function. And the reason why you are able to adjust like that, it is because someone would need to access the third row. This car, as I said as we are beginning, is a 7-seater. So the person who is getting to the third row, the children base can access. So you have to push it forward. But it's also a nice thing, because the adjusting is good because of someone that is back there, and then also it might suit someone that is seated here, just to look for a good sitting position. Yeah. The spaces in this car, the legroom is 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 too much. Yeah, it's great. It feels like it gives you the SUV feeling, and also the headroom is very, very nice. Now, something that I would not want to forget is that the safety of these cars has also been taken care of. You know, there are times when the Japanese cars were associated with not being very safe. But I would say the Japan market is really working on that, because like this car, it has on the front part, the driver and the co-drivers, they have 6 airbags, yeah? And that is a really nice thing, because you know, when someone is buying a car, some of the things they look at is comfortability, reliability, safety of the car, you know, how safe are you if in case of an accident. Remember, you're driving in roads where there are so many people, so it's good for you to be wary of maybe not yourself, the other people who are driving. And so the safety features are really nice. And also at the back we have the safety belt, and we have airbags just to protect the person who is seated at the back. Now, we also have compartments for our guy at the back, and we have a compartment also on that side. And then we have our armrest here that has cup holders, and this is only useful when we only have 2 passengers at the second row. And so you have your screen here. You can watch your movie as you travel, and that is another really nice function. And then you have your source of light here. So maybe you want to look for something, you can use that as your light. And with that, we can check what we have at the third row, the children base. So this is how you access the third row. You have to push the second row, the second row seat forward, and then you access like this. Now, guys, I'm telling you the truth. This space, this is the worst space you can sit in this car. Yeah? If someone gives you a lift and they tell you to sit at the third row, and you are as tall as I am, I think they are not doing you justice. Because I want you to see how. Now, if that seat is adjusted up to there, you absolutely have no space. There is no space. So this space can only be good for children, and unless someone is very short, and even the children will not be that comfortable. And so if someone has to push the second row, it makes also the second row have a very limited leg room that makes it very uncomfortable. Yeah, so that's it for the third row. So the third row, something else, you have your cup holders. You have your cup holders here, and nothing much, and your safety belt hanged on the roof, and your source of light. And this place, there is no leg room, no no headroom. You just work with it the way it is. So the space is sufficient for children. Another function that I had forgotten to mention is that the second row, you can recline your seat. So normally it's supposed to be that level, but you can recline it like that. I think that is the farthest it can go, and it makes it very comfortable. This you can only do if there are no people at the the third row, because if you do that, if there is somebody on the third row, they do not have any space. Yeah. Yeah, and that's it for the second row. Let's see what we have in the trunk of this car. So if the third row is lifted, this is how the trunk looks like. Yeah. If we have it dropped, this is how the trunk looks like. So you have more space. And so if it is not a must for you to have some 2 extra people at the back, it is always good for you to have your trunk, because I believe mostly when you're traveling, you need it for having some stuff on it. So the Mitsubishi Outlander, of course I've mentioned many times, is a 2.4 liter petrol engine. And this 0.4 liter petrol engine, the fuel economy is 9.8 liters per 100 kilometers. Yeah, produces, it gives you a fuel efficiency of 9.8 liters per 100 kilometers. And also, this Mitsubishi Outlander gives you 166 horsepower and 162 pounds of torque. So it's a relatively stable car, and the fuel economy also is good for a mini SUV. And also something else that I had not mentioned is that this car has an option of a 4-wheel drive. So like now I am on 2-wheel drive. So if you're in a place where it's slippery, it's rocky, you can engage your 4-wheel drive and you will be able to have better reliability on your car. So the kind of machine you're having in an Outlander is a machine to help you navigate the places, because it gives you relatively good features for you to be able to for the car to be able to serve you well. Yeah, and driving the car, it feels really nice. It's easy to drive. Of course, it comes with a power steering that, power steering makes it easier to drive any car. And also, it doesn't feel like the big car it is. It feels like a small car. And that all calculates back to the ease to drive. Yeah, and also the picking is really nice. It picks very well. Doesn't give you issues when you want to overtake. In the Kenyan roads where you have the road matatu drivers. Sometimes you just want to get out of where they are. You want to have your free space. And sometimes when you have a car that is really slow, it can be very intimidating. Yeah. So for this particular one, it's a really nice one, and I appreciate the technology that we have with every car manufacturer, and thanks to the competition. There's a lot of competition, especially in the SUV market. The SUV market has become very competitive, and the competition has compelled the companies to make better cars. If you talk about fuel efficiency, it has compelled the cars to manufacture cars that are very fuel efficient, and also this issue about the electric cars, and the reduction of the gasoline emitting cars it's a really nice thing that now we are having even big cars, but with very good, very affordable fuel economy. And so that is thanks to the car market, to the competition in the car market. Because if you look even with the sedans, there is a lot that is happening. Because if you manufacture a mediocre car, it's going to hit a market that is already very good. You know, everyone is really working on their cars in the market, and you cannot change that. Yeah. Yeah, and that's it for Mitsubishi Outlander 2015. And this car, you can find it at Urban Drive. And again, Urban Drive is located on Kiambu Road at the Evergreen area. You come here, you'll be able to see this car and many, many more that we have here. So thank you so much for your continued support. Thank you for continuing to subscribe to our channel. We are really growing and I am very happy. Thank you for your support. Thank you for commenting. And thank you also for those that come to buy cars at Urban Drive. And until next time, bye-bye.